like to welcome you in this wonderful meeting room of the Commission in the Berlaymont building. I think it's absolutely adequate for this meeting we will have. So this is the third subcommittee meeting on agriculture and fisheries after the entering into force of the SAA agreement. And we are all looking forward very much to a fruitful discussion at this meeting as a basis for follow-up actions for these important policy areas. Since the last subcommittee meeting on agriculture and fisheries, which took place on the 28th of March 2012, important events had happened in the relations between Montenegro and the EU. The screening process, so meaning the meetings, the bilateral and the explanatory meetings for all negotiating chapters have now been completed, including the very relevant chapters for this subcommittee. We thank you, and we thank you, Minister, in particular, for the well-prepared presentations and for the information provided for the screening reports. The screening reports for the chapters on agriculture and rural development, as well as the screening reports for food safety, veterinary and phytosanitary policy, have been approved in the Council, and explanatory opening benchmark meetings have been taken place already. The screening report for fisheries is now in our internal preparation, and the first two parts of this report were sent to you for comments last week. Overall, I think it is fair to say that this gives us a very good picture of your alignment with the EU acquis, and we know where the gaps are.
Secondly, I would like to especially thank you for understanding, for allowing us to shift some financial means that are very important for the development of the agriculture from component 5 to component 1. You may count that we will not misuse the time that is in front of us, and especially that there won't be any misuse of the funds. The whole idea, as we explained several times, was simply to reach agricultural producers, to offer them additional support so that they can achieve in a faster time standards, and more of them can survive the negotiation and entrance into the European Union. Now we are moving into the more demanding stage. I understand that the screening process is done. We identify major positive and negative things that exist in our system, but we need to do whatever we can on our side to prepare ourselves as much as we can for starting the negotiation. We received 2 reports, as you stated, and I would say that both reports are fair, and that they are pointing out the good and the bad things. We understand what is negative in our system. We understand what needs to be done, and we also understand why there was not that much movement, particularly in the chapter 13 related to the fishery. What are our priorities? If we have too many priorities, then we will be lost among the priorities. So having in mind that we have 3 chapters, I will like to focus on 5 things, looking all 3 chapters together. The first one is setting up the e-part structures. Second point that is important from our side is a strategy of the development of the agricultural and rural areas in Montenegro. The third priority is to find a way how to resolve the problem of the animal byproducts. The fourth point is related to the border inspection points. And regarding the fishing, the challenge is to do what we really can, and in a support and understanding from your side, to improve our fleet. We understand that the European Union currently is taking position that there shouldn't be any further expansion of the fleet. However, when we are talking about what we have as a fleet in Montenegro, we are afraid, and I believe for a good reason, that if everything stays at this level, we won't have a fishery once we join the European Union.